Get ready to rumble.
Welcome to Hive
Can
City
everybody hear?
Mellowflex. Yes,
Can everybody hear? Okay.
we can hear you clearly, servant of Zinch, and your musics, your foul heretical tunes.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
Just factories. Factories and the empty streets. Not so empty. Some are empty streets of the lower levels of Mellowthrax.
The not so empty, not so streets of not so Mellowthrax.
Yes.
And it's neighboring Hive.
When you make your Instagram story, when you make your Instagram story, notify me so I can share it too.
Okay. I'm making it right now. The last few hours have been quite silent. Have been quite easy. There hasn't been any
Uproar because of the burning church, the burning shrine.
Yes.
That's surprising, honestly.
That is surprising, yes. Your gangers haven't reported any unusual activity, only the well, something like a fire brigade, but the Warhammer equivalent, which is part of the PDF, I'd assume. So some PDF personnel going towards there to put out
What's
fires.
the PDF again?
A planetary defense force.
No.
Yes. Troops that are assigned to protect this planet. And usually they are people of...
Oh my god.
They're a little bit shit.
Yes. They are not as highly trained as Astra Militarum, and they typically have equal or less quality gear than Astra Militarum.
A good rule of thumb is to think of them as reservists, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question on the D10. What does a 00 mean?
A 10.
Okay. So 7. Oh my god, I'm not very agile.
You can roll them and assign them afterwards, however you like.
Then I got a 00 and then I got another 10. Then 00 must be 100.
Come again, sorry?
What was that?
I didn't hear what you said.
I got 00 in agility, and then when I rolled again I got 10, so 00 must be 100.
That would be the max roll we can get, I think.
100 in agility?
When you get 2 zeros in 2d10s, you get 20.
Oh, that's 20, so...
Yeah.
Oh, 27.
Remember, you can mix and match your stats where you want them to do what you want.
No. And so you see your gangers return lazily from their posts. You can tell they
Are we
got
live?
some... Yes.
Okay, so if we are live, then I will make this official.
Oh no. What is it?
Nice.
Now it starts. Now it starts.
Yeah, we started 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Or is that the prologue?
Yeah, that's
It's
the
it's
introduction to
the
the...
tune. It's a tune that plays right after the beginning of a map of a mission.
All right.
Right before we enter the dungeon. They return, you know, they seem happy. They have crates of loot in their hands. One of them got rations, who were meant for who knows who. The other has got a crate of clean clothes. Ones that are considered a very rare commodity down here. Everything that because everything is so dirty.
Makes sense. You can't even clean anything well.
Even the water that runs down here is filthy.
It's third hand.
It's brown water.
Hey, it's Coca-Cola.
Somehow that's even worse. It's sludge.
And the other one just has some parts he wanted to upgrade his auto pistol into something better. Maybe a higher caliber or a faster fire rate.
2 auto pistols.
Well, he only has parts for one. So that's what he's gonna get.
Antioch will store safely the bones.
Oh my god, I'm now
into
very
his-
intelligent.
He
Okay.
will will store the bones into a place of a vault or something like that, as well as the capsule.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how large is the capsule. Can one person carry it, or has to be like 2 normal humans?
I'd say 2 normal humans can carry it at a slow pace. One can
Okay.
push it around, but I wouldn't consider it an effective way of transport.
But I would
I
assume
mean-
that either Belisarius or Drash could take him with themselves simply.
Do pick up and move it to where it goes.
Yes. Also inside the vault, I don't expect nobody to just some random stealing the bones and the capsule, but it's better than having lying around.
Yeah, someone's gonna mistake it
Oh.
for ribs and just eat it.
Remind me, the ribs are made from a saint, right?
Human bones. That was never clear. We found the bones in the armory of a rival gang long ago. It was one of our first missions was to kill the leader of that gang and then
Okay.
incorporate that gang into ours. And we loot the armory, of course, all the weapons, armor that they have. We took it. There was some other items, and the bones were among them. I think Parameter said they were human bones, but no, he never said specifically from who. If it was someone important or something, I guess
Okay.
it was just like a scam that the gangers wanted to pull out, like sell the bones, pretending they were like sacred and something like that. I kept the bones
bone-
because they could be useful for something, and they are being useful now, or
Yes.
they will be.
I can't remember. Did we take did we take the bones that we replaced?
We then. We still haven't replaced the bones. There's no need to replace bones. It's just
Okay.
but since you mentioned it, I intend to keep for myself 2 bones. One is to try to put it inside the Archon's private chapel to
Why?
probably speed up his own corruption, because I don't think he goes to the normal church. He has his own private chapel.
Yeah, I was about to say he's probably rich enough to have his own private place.
And the other bone is for something that I want to do, and you will understand why, because I will ask Parametist, or should I say, I will say that Antioch will want to look at the prisoners that we have from the train heist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a bunch of people there.
How many prisoners do we have? It would be helpful if they were could be like divided by 4.
3.5.
Also remember -6 to the total. Oh, because those are are going to be trained as assassins. And
I
then
mean,
my
I'm sure you
D12.
can, I'm sure you can get better assassins elsewhere.
I mean, they can be
It is a
trained.
glorifying act of Slanesh. I shall not.
You have to build them up,
Unsettled.
yeah. You have to take innocents and turn them into savage, sick in the mind killers.
They might have accidents along the way. We don't know. Oops, this one fell down some stairs.
Try anything and you will die.
I wasn't planning on killing them. I'm saying they genuinely might fall down some stairs.
I doubt that.
There are your gangers. Here are your prisoners.
How many they are?
Take them to a
Remember, -6.
better lit area.
Itchy arm.
Null Sparks took 6, 3 men and 3 women. These ones. How many are there? She's huge.
Chunky.
Attack of the 10-foot woman.
Is that a Slanesh video?
Well, what's Slanesh?
Nothing.
Seriously, what about Slanesh?
6, 12,
It
15 of them.
It wasn't important.
15?
Yes.
Could you make it 16? Because that's divide. It's then it can be divided by 4.
Well, Null Sparks has already gotten his 6, so...
Right, I will be back in a minute, Antioch. I'm going to go out and borrow a civilian.
Wait a minute. So the Slanesh already took his own 6. So
Yes.
it's... So
There's
the remaining are like... How many?
15.
15 plus 6, that's 21. Still an odd number.
Is
Uneven.
16 mandatory? I'll go out and borrow one.
No, it's a no. I'm just asking this because we are 4, right? It's me. It's Drash. It's All Night. It's Belisarius. We have to divide them by 4 for
Right.
4 of us.
In which case,
Just
then I'm going to
do
go out and borrow
Not-
as a random civilian.
It's not super important. So, but you will get what I'm saying.
I know, but I want it to be nice and even, so I'm going to go out and borrow a random civilian.
Okay. Hey, you come here.
Good news, you're being rescued from this life.
Which is
Please do not resist.
You have a point there. Yep, you have a point. So are they like just rounded up and surrounded by gangers, or are they like locked into a large room or something?
I wouldn't say they are locked. They would be pent up, held prisoner by your gangers.
Okay.
Like in this area here.
In the corner of the headquarters or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So Antioch will approach him
I'm just
And
going to
you
follow
take
just to see what happens.
and take a good look at them, like he's inspecting them.
Like cattle.
Yes, exactly. And he will say,
Ladies and gentlemen, forget your old lives, for you will never return to them. The strands of fate led you to the most unfortunate event. For being in the wrong place at the wrong time, you ended up here. It is important for you to understand the absolute certainty of your present situation. The law of the Imperium does not exist here. the arbiters will not save you, and that the corpse in the throne can neither see you and much less help you in any way whatsoever. You are not even our prisoners. By right of conquest, you are our property, for us to use in any way we see fit. Some of you will die, mostly at the hands of my associates. You will be meat bags for them to train and practice combat and test weapons. You will be subjected to dissection, vivisection, and experimentation. Or simply, you will be toys to be played with until they get bored and end you slower than you would wish. But there is one way to avoid such destinies. And here is where I come bringing you an opportunity. I'm searching for individuals with certain characteristics that might assist me in my work. Someone who is smart and intelligent, ambitious, and with the strength and will to whatever it takes.
And a big
If
booty.
such individuals are among you, I will take them as my apprentices and assistants. They will be removed from here into a more appropriate accommodation. They will be fed, clothed, and have a private room for themselves. They will be under my protection, and therefore no harm will come to them either from my associates or anyone else. In the times that follow, I will, if you prove yourselves useful to me, you might earn your freedom.
And this is one. It's where I'm gonna ask the GM if he will allow me either to mind probe each and any one of them, which would be like boring, or mind probing as a group, and then the GM would only tell me the ones that could be interested or have the qualities that I need. Or if the GM wants me to like make a paper test and deliver them a copy to them to fulfill to write or something.
Please fill out this review of how satisfied you are with the Imperium.
They are all terrified. You see that no one wants to be here. And they will do as you say.
I guess everyone wants to be instead of being jailed here, especially
Yeah.
with the large 3-meter Chaos Space Marine near me with the always raving chain axe.
How dare you, sir? Get your facts right.
Sorry, excuse me. I apologize.
Now Spock is going to it'll come up over and say, I too have a proposition. And also remember, I do have the flake face of a human on my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you already took your part of the prisoners, of the slaves actually?
He did.
Yeah, they are over here.
See,
Yes.
so those are yours. You can propose them. The others belong to me, to Antioch, to Belisarius, and to Dresh.
I would like to attempt to persuade some of them to become
Okay.
good old
Then I'm
fashioned.
going to talk to my slaves.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, then, if do you mind if I step forward briefly, Antioch?
Sure.
Gonna step forward and announce: does anyone here feel unquenchable rage at anything, be it their boss and family member, loved one, or just random people in general that confront you in line?
I don't want to undercut you, but I guess they probably feel more like fear than rage.
Don't you just wanna go-
Unless some of them are thinking, God damn it, I'm here in this gang headquarters, fucking my boss, goddamn boss.
The fucker's gonna fire me.
I'm gonna be late for an appointment with my dentist.
Yes. Don't some of you just want to go fucking ape shit?
One of the gangers turns to you and says, I can help with that, boss. He produces a syringe from an inhaler, rather, from his pocket and says,
Is that friends on?
yes.
I slap out of his hand.
Okay. You can hear him mutter, that cost me an arm and a leg, man.
I'll remove an arm and a leg if I catch you taking that shit again. It's artificial rage. It is therefore bullshit.
It is also something that I would quite admire as I just appear behind him.
You just need to go au naturel with your rage, for it is purer and therefore more divine for corn.
Legitimate.
Yes, that's actually a better word. Thank you.
However, if it is a drug, I think I can help you with that regard.
Say no. Say no. Say no.
Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs, okay? It's cool.
I can make you powerful.
Don't give in to peer. Don't give in to the peer pressure.
Losers use drugs. Only losers use drugs.
The ganger is interested in narcotics and mind-altering drugs.
Bloody coward.
Hmm.
I always take a hit of friends on before I work.
Well, clearly your rage is subpar.
Then I believe I can help you. So he's gonna reach into his robes and pull out a series of 6 syringes, each one filled with a mysterious liquid.
Oh no, the goo.
Okay, I'm not going to let you derail my own moment, so...
Apologies,
parameters,
look.
parameters, do I have to roll for my... do I have to make some special roll for mind to know if one of them are interested or not? Or if they all refuse?
Refuse
Oh,
to
right now I
what?
am
Refuse to
also.
be- Refuse to be part of being my apprentices and my work helpers.
Hmm.
What Antioch wants to do is
Alright.
to turn them
Download
as cultists
exchanges.
of Finch.
There's 5 of them that
5.
want to help you change things. They have their own complaints, and looking around, they see that their life is pretty much done for. There's no returning to the upper levels. There's no returning
I
back
have done
to
this-
the normalcy of the Imperium.
I have
it,
actually done it this time. I've saved my old Nullspot character sheet
Nice.
with the changes.
That's progress.
Those people that showed interest, do they look like normal
Intellectuals?
people, or do they look like someone that you should not trust your life? I mean, I asking if they look sneaky or
Are they sus?
manipulative. I know that faces don't necessarily show that, but
Are you asking? Are you asking?
The
Are
attitude.
they sus?
if they have not the not as I expect them to be sus.
Oh, okay.
Because that means
Among Us
because that-
reference.
that means they have the will to manipulate and conspire and
Make a scrutiny
test.
test.
And after the scrutiny test, I want them to do a Psyniscience test.
Mm-hmm.
So scrutiny. I guess I'm going to fail because it's a high roll. How much am I scrutiny? Scrutiny. Oh, it's intelligence. Wait, intelligence?
Yeah, I fail.
Scrutiny is not intelligence.
Und-
It's perception.
No. Oh, perception. Still fail, anyway.
You could re-roll that with an infamy point.
Yeah, I'm going to reroll.
I mean, I could maybe give you a hand if it's awareness.
I will
It's not.
still fail by 2 points.
All right.
Do you mind if I give it a go to see if I can give you a hand?
Well, you could have helped and give him a +10, so that would make
Would that help at all?
Antioch succeed.
If
Good
you
news,
give,
you
if you
succeed.
Yeah.
if you give me a 10, then I succeed. Yes.
Yes, I'm giving you a 10.
Okay. Thank you.
Not allowed to fail. Stop it.
You can see that they probably have not had the best hand dealt to them, and they have suffered throughout their lives in the Imperium. And they might be looking to take this chance to set the record straight. Some of them look like they have been part of a gang at some point.
How many are they? 5? There are 5. There are the answers, right?
5, yeah.
So Antioch points at them.
You over there, and you will come with me.
Are the other ones not feeling up for it, or are they still remaining loyal to the Imperium?
They fail their fear test.
Oh my.
And let's see what happens. Fear shock. They start vomiting. Yeah, some of them are vomiting. Others fall unconscious.
Antioch, are any of these useful to you? Or the gang in general?
Antioch says,
They can always be test chips for your weapons.
I was planning on performing some kind of ritual for Khorne to encourage a demon to look more, to encourage him to look more favorably upon me.
I mean, is there such kind of ritual?
I'm sure there are things I could do, like
we can always make one.
yeah, true.
We don't always have to take only the ones in the books.
In my mind though, I feel like I'd have to have at least 8 to make it a proper Khorne ritual.
I
But
mean,
I don't want to be greedy though.
right. I mean, you still can go outside and grab 2 civilians.
All right, I'll be right back. Do. Come back 5 minutes later with a couple of civilians.
Now, I wanted to roll. I said I wanted to roll for a Senescence test to see if there is anyone who with the potential to be a psyker. Among these, not only the 5 which I got to myself, but among the other days. So Senescence, I have a +10, I think. Let me just confirm. Yes, +10. Yes, +10 of perception. Makes it 43. Seriously, the same number again.
What was the
I
number you
failed
got?
again. 45. I rolled 45 now. I rolled 45 before.
You not have perception? Science even?
My perception is 43.
Okay.
I rolled 43.
I think we
Wait.
need to get you. I think we
Wait,
need
but
to get
no, I'm so stupid. No, I forgot. I have +10, so it's 53. So I succeed.
Mhm.
Huzzah!
I succeed in my test. Is anyone here?
I'm here.
Anyone with a connection?
Oh,
with the
sorry. I
world?
thought you meant. Sorry. I misunderstood.
You let the energies of the warp go through your senses and into your mind. You taste, feel, smell, you can see the very molecules of the immaterium, the magic soup.
Soup.
You
The
can
sludge.
also see
Smudge.
the individuals
The nyanya.
around you, the sludge.
The
Their
nyanya.
minds, their bodies, they are material. Their souls, the very essence of the immaterium, is faint. Faint as
So-
every other mundane individual.
Okay. So nobody with the potential to be a psyker.
Mm.
Which is both unfortunate, kind of a good thing, anyway. But Antioch wanted to send the psyker, trained psyker, of course, trained by him,
Mhm.
to when the four of us left the planet, send at least 2 Zinch cultists into the next hive city. One of them being a psyker, but since there's not, that will not like stop
mean,
him.
To be fair, the Hive is a big place. I'm sure you'll find someone.
Probably, if there is, and the GM is willing, we probably will find one.
Just
So
Frankenstein
then
one together.
until then, we will work what we have. So Antioch will give orders to one of the gangers to find either a house that is like respectable condition to house 5 people. Antioch will say to them that they will still be prisoners, that will not be allowed to leave without escort, but they will not be harmed, and to prepare for want to every day to have some lessons with him, with Antioch.
You want a house that can support living conditions? Here, make an infamy test with -10.
With -10, let me take
I take it there's no way I can give him a hand.
38 -10. No, 37
Mm.
actually.
I wouldn't say so.
Infamy. I fail.
Well, the ganger lets you know that what you're describing, my lord, is only in the upper levels. We don't have that kind of quarters here. Only hub blocks and barely livable nooks and crannies in the Plascrete.
I guess we have to pay a visit to the cold man. Ask him for a favor.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you need to
Should
find
we
a
back-
realtor.
If you go see the cold man, do you need Astartes backup, or you good? Good by yourself.
It always helps. It always helps have a big guy as a bodyguard.
All right, I'll
not-
happily be.
If not for the impression that Antioch is still in the paper, playing the part of an investigator with a big bodyguard, that is Dresh. So
Yeah, well,
in this
it-
case, we'll go
then-
Belisarius.
Then if you need sorry, brain not working. Then if you need me, I will happily back you up.
I will gladly take you.
I am big angry Astartes. There's not much that I can't handle in combat.
And if you still want to make a ritual to wake up your own parties, your own cultists' courage and rage, we can work
Yes.
something.
I was thinking like arming each of the cultists with a knife, so it's honor because in a weird way, Khorne is the god of honor. He doesn't like it when people backstab. So basically,
Backstab.
I force them all to come at me. I slay them all, cleanse their skulls, so back to the bare bone, and essentially offer them to Khorne that way.
I'm gonna ask, what coordinates willing attack people that refuse to fight?
I mean, yes, it's technically cowardice, and that shit angers them. But I'd prefer if they did fight.
What if they turn their backs?
Hmm.
No, I guess they would just like, you would just turn them in front, face me and die or something, and then stand in the front.
To be
instead
fair,
of the
Khorne
back.
cares not from where the blood flows. I just
As
prefer
long as
it.
it flows.
I just prefer
Yes.
if they had a quote unquote warrior's death.
Right.
I feel that's a way for Khorne to say, hang about. That this is interesting.
Yeah, I
Obviously,
guess
oh, sorry.
it doesn't count where the blood flows as long as it flows. It's basically the final answer to any not ethic, not any like question that you have. Oh, but can he attack people unarmed, or can he attack people that cannot defend themselves because they actually cannot fight or something? And nah, as long as the blood flows, doesn't care. Yeah.
Admittedly, I think it does say I get more infamy points, etc. If I defeat champions, etc., which makes sense.
Yes.
So in my mind, I feel like having them fight me during the ritual is a good bet. And once I've claimed their skulls for Khorne, I will engrave the Khornate signal into their skulls, and essentially place their skulls in key intervals around the hive in the shape of a giant Khorne symbol.
Okay.
That's the plan anyway. Not sure if it would work.
So Antioch is ready to go to the upper levels and look for the command.
Okay.
I'll come with.
And if we have time, probably we'll take a visit to the Archon, so Antioch can like reimplant the ether worm on him again.
Would it be a good idea to maybe do that first? No, I'm not sure.
What come first? I mean, I think it's easier to find the cold man that have access to the Archon.
Yeah, true.
Because the Archon is like almost a reclusive.
Yeah, good point.
You find one of the Goldman's associates going higher up in the Hive City. You do not find the Goldman himself.
Okay.
I suppose we could always ask the agent where the boss is.
Well, we don't necessarily need to speak with him. We just want to know where to find some habitation.
Then go, my fancy magic man.
So where is the associate? Is it in the bar where we met the cold man before, or somewhere else?
There are some of his associates in the even lower than that levels. Do you want to go all the way up there? In the quote-unquote middle part of the Hive City.
I mean, Belsardus mentioned seeing the... I mentioned seeing the Archon. If we haven't nothing else to do, I think I would, but we can talk with his contact, called the Coleman's contact right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kicking off, clearing that off right away. So we find the Coleman's contact, and what else?
Other people that go on about their everyday lives, going to work in the various factories, in the various
What the hell am I hearing in the
Manufac-
background?
manufactorums
Other
of the Hive
people.
City.
People doing stuff and things. That's what you're hearing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hang on. Wait, is Nosfog with you guys? Because if Nosfog isn't, he shouldn't be able to hear it.
We can hear it too.
We can all hear it.
It's supposed to be for people hearing.
Atmospheric.
Ambience.
And
Yes. World building even.
People scavenging whatever falls from the upper levels down here. Filtering exhaust pipes to gather even the slightest amount of useful minerals or other substances. Others peddle low quality gear or consumables. And others are hiding, while others are looking for whoever needs finding.
If my memory serves, I know that you said that the Arbites are cracking down on crime for the Inquisitor. Are they bugging about on this level as well, or are they just ignoring it for the most part?
Down here, they choose to ignore a lot of stuff because there's not a lot of them, and they will be spread too thin if they try and act.
Yeah.
While the higher up you go, the more Arbites there are, and
Okay, makes
the
sense.
more busy they are. The busier they
Yes. Well, I hope we're not accosted on the way there.
are. Well, to go through the fastest route to the higher levels, you will have to pass through Arbites outposts.
That's up
Plus,
to you.
Antioch still has his credential as an investigator for the Archon. So I
I've got
don't
my
think they would stop him.
I've got my license saying I can do what I want.
Yes, I have a permit. It's a small paper.
I know what it is. I can do what the fuck I want. That's a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like a rogue trader.
Not exactly. Just in this hive. Under certain things. For example, purging the undesirables.
The
So,
Cold Man's
does Antioch
associate... Yes?
Yes. Yeah. No. You were talking. I was just asking something. But you
He's
talk- you
curious to
talk
know.
first.
What do man want? What can Cold Man offer you?
We are looking for an habitation or a small apartment for 5 people. 5 assistants of mine that came to help me in my investigation. But they need to be a secret place where they can work and not disturb. Can the Cold Man provide us with such place where these to indicate where to look for.
He says, "Calm down, man. Is everything okay?"
You're right, asshole.
He says, "Cold man has house for you, man. What you paying? What you giving for the house
How
of the
much?
cold man?"
I'm
much
assuming
does he
Antioch, I'm
have?
just Oh, sorry. I was about to say, I'm assuming I'm standing behind Antioch, looming and menacingly. Just trying to make him look scarier than he really is.
Yes, but I don't think they would like quake in fear like the other people because they also city people, and I think you're not the first big guy they have come across.
I'm technically the second Astartes they've met as well.
I guess so.
Most likely, yeah.
And I think all I'm wearing is my disguise cloak.
I I mean, because there's no point in like saying each time we go to the upper
Yeah.
levels. I assume that people take his disguises.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Okay, that's actually a better disguise, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my muscles.
Well, these men are looking for someone down here.
Who are they looking for?
The man takes a look at a data slate and he says the name of a woman.
is she hot?
What
If
has
she-
this to do anything, man?
If she
She's
at
a
least 300,
target.
if she at least 300, I won't go for anyone under 300.
Yeah, I just understand why.
She a thief and a murderer. We are looking to kill her.
Ah, a worthy foe, you say?
Antioch
Where was she?
says,
Well, if we can find her and deliver her to you, what if the cold man give us, or maybe lend us, an habitation as an exchange service?
That will be accepted. A fair trade.
Antioch then asks for the data slate.
He gives it to you. It contains all the rest of information they have on her.
Are you wanting her dead or alive?
He says he uses some military argot, some military cant, and you would know that it means to get her killed.
Oh, I can do that.
She must
Yeah, unless
die.
Antioch wants to fake her death for reasons.
See, Antioch is not a friend of the cold man or these people, so he will not do what they want just because they want it. He will, of course, find this woman and try to find why they want her dead, because it might be useful to him, to Antioch, and the rest of the guys. So, let's see. Let's find her first and see what happens.
Yes. Where was she last seen?
She was taking a servo cab coming down here.
Hmm.
Down here. So what does the data sled say specifically about her? The name, the type of person, if she's like, I don't know, former militarum or just a civilian or maybe um, associated with the occult mechanicus or something?
The name is Ingrid Rhine. I'm gonna type it in the chat.
Ingrid.
Rhine.
Rhine. Rhine as the river? The river Rhine?
It's pronounced the same, but I think it's written differently. It says on the data slate that she works as a Factorum overseer. And that she is in possession of some type of mechanism the Colt Man was supposed to have, but she didn't deliver. And she probably still has it, and they want to kill her and have it take it back.
Okay. Some technology. Well, they want the technology, and her death is more like a collateral thing. Okay.
No, the main goal is to kill her.
Kill
The
her.
mechanism is secondary.
Okay.
Kill I can do, but again, you're the one in charge in my mind, Antioch.
Okay.
So-
It is as I said, we will find her, try to understand more about her. Anything that can anything that can make the Cold Man own us or even the house. Always to have an advantage for them, for us over them. But she could just, if she is useless to us, we'll just kill her and do what they ask. So let's find her.
Do we know? I think maybe this is gonna sound stupid, but I think we should maybe go to a pub, tavern, whatever. Loose lips sink ships, and I feel like she's somewhat well known, if that makes sense.
Possibly.
May I?
Does it? Does the data slate
maybe-
has her picture or something?
It does, yes.
Okay.
What is it, Noel Sparks?
He would like to attend to start the training of his assassins.
I'm sure that can be done while we're away.
You will start for. See this? This is a knife. You put the pointy thing into somebody else's ass. Several times, if necessary.
How will you be doing the training? Like, cybernetic
first start by-
indoctrination? Will you be
Oh.
reading a book
I was
to
going to-
them?
I was going to go for a combination of cybernetic indoctrination, a bit with the start hypno indoctrination, and hypno indoctrination. And drugs.
Make a tech use test with
Okay, so
minus 20.
tech use. I got out. That's down to -10 since I have tech use. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use all my wound. Okay, I've got tech use plus 10, so that will be reduced to a minus. I got tech use plus 10. What would that do?
That takes the
Oh,
penalty to -10.
What's your intelligence?
72.
Then your target would be 62.
Yes.
I got. No. Can I reroll that?
You can rule
I
it.
got,
You
like,
can use
one-
an infamy point to reroll that. Yes.
Which I shall. I got like 49 infamy points.
You got 4.
And so. Okay.
If your infamy is 49, you have 4 infamy points. And they get replenished with each session.
47.
That is a success on your part.
Yeah.
And they seem to be reacting well to the hypno-indoctrination. Even if they don't realize it themselves, their instincts, their ability to filter out their intrusive thoughts have changed. Where once was an everyday imperial subject, now is a killer sleeping, waiting, longing. It might not show yet, but the seed has been planted.
Okay. Now, now the Tom Access also states that I must shepherd them through their first kill and as well as subsequent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Will you have them kill someone specific, or are you going to just give them random targets in the Underhive to kill?
I shall have them each one kill off a key member of a rival gang,
Mm-hmm.
and thus driving each.
These are aspirants.
Mhm.
They are still in their very early stages
Okay.
of becoming master assassins.
Okay.
You can make a roll for each one of them with a target of 35. You have to roll under 35 to see if any of them succeed in their effort. Roll the dice
Okay,
6
so-
times.
Oh, what's the target?
35.
35.
Okay. 35. Hang on. I'm rethinking this. Since this is just their first kill. Oh,
I mean, those that succeed must be worthy, surely.
Oh yes, a slash only settles for perfection. I cannot have weakness. So 35.
Yes.
Oh shit! 59 to the first one.
First one fails, never returns. second one?
$34 just succeeds.
Succeeds. The lady with the book succeeded.
Mm-hmm. 51. The third fails.
Oops.
Ah. One moment. Run away, die.
Mm.
Same thing with the fourth.
Fourth one failed?
Yeah.
Okay. The fifth
19.
one? 19 succeeds.
See.
Last one. The sir with the bowler hat and
32.
the 32 succeeds. 50-50. Interesting. They return with the blood still warm in their hands. War
Well
the
done,
killers.
Well done, my disciples. You have succeeded where the others failed. And so you are worthy of my tutelage. Come, and I'll teach you to become the most deadly assassins in the hive. So I'm going. So first, let's up to my laboratory. First up to the armory to select true weapons for them.
Mhm. Well, she already holds a shotgun, so this guy got a baseball bat. She has a telescope and a book.
Alright, so I'm gonna shake my hand and say, such subpar weapons, but soon to be the master assassins.
This is
Our Lord,
Noel Sparks' first person.
our Lord only accepts the best, and so you shall only receive the best of weapons we have to offer.
You can
So
see
each one's
that
going to
some of them are still shocked by the act. They still don't fully understand what's going on. But the indoctrination allows them to continue.
And for those who are having doubts, fear not, for our Lord on
Hey, Parametist.
there's
I
the,
didn't know that you have a model of yourself.
oh no.
It's
Really?
because that's because he has a mustache.
Okay.
Just because he's a drunk doesn't mean it's me.
I mean,
Hey, if the shoe fits.
Hey,
Eric
so
is
I'm
not
going
here, by the
to
way.
grant each of them the best ranged and the melee weapon the gang armory can offer.
a large knife each.
Yeah, a knife with a mono upgrade
Mhm.
and a hot shot las pistol.
That's not too bad, actually. be right back. I need to go get some water.
Mm-hmm.
Now I shall take them and to practice with these weapons. And also, remember, you shall become the masters of the weapons you now hold. If you will truly have the resolve of one's of great strength and might, and mental cunning, you shall be the best. No, the greatest assassins this hive has seen.
Mm.
First, let us start with range. Range and indicates for each of them who equip their hotshot las pistol.
Mm-hmm. Even though
First,
they had not ever held a gun or a melee weapon before, the indoctrination allows them to wield them as if they had been training with them for most of their lives. And they start the killing. Some other unlucky souls dragged here by the gangers, or simply because they did something wrong. They took a wrong turn and they somehow fell into the arena. They find themselves at the wrong end of your assassin's weapons. And as you watch, from up here, you see them butcher these unlucky souls. There's a mosquito in here. You can see the hypno indoctrination turn them from imperial model citizens into model killers.
under his helmet, Nalsbach is going to have an unhidden smile on his face as he looks down and says, as he says, "Well done, on my disciples. You shall truly be the best assassins this hive has seen."
And in unison they say, "Yes, my master." Their lips forming a grim smile, their eyes twitching.
I presume everyone in the arena is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nalsbach is going to survey the conjure and say, "Good, good. Now, follow me to my laboratory and make you better in body. There are still limits to your mortal frame, which must be, how we say,
Purged?
improved."
Mm. Damn.
But
Look at the news.
daily news, zombie ants.
They are put under the knife to be perfected. Now, Antioch and Belisarius.
Back to the upper levels, mid levels, mid upper le. Anyway,
So somewhere in the middle of this giant shit sandwich.
yes.
As I said, I think maybe going to a bar would be perhaps a good idea.
There it is.
Oh, you've actually got a separate map for it. Cool.
Yes.
No.
Oh wait, never mind.
We've been here before.
Yeah, no, I thought maybe it was a different map for a second.
Yeah, I've been making a few maps, but we had not had the reason to go there yet.
Until today.
Belisarius
I'm assuming
and
we're.
Antioch.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I was about to say, I'm assuming we're going over to here roughly first. Since that's, I assume, it is bar / tavern.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of people in here minding their own business, of course.
I am going to listen out for any news of thieves or just, yes, mainly thieves, like that, if that makes sense.
Someone complaining about something, having something stolen, like something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, no.
You can make
That would
an
be-
awareness test or a
Where's the dice?
scrutiny test.
I need the dice.
You're right.
For both of us,
Yes.
Antioch is searching too. Scrutiny or perception.
Or awareness.
I'll be doing
Awareness.
awareness because I'm better at that and I have no scrutiny.
Let me see how my awareness scrutiny are.
59. Good news! That is just a pass.
Mm-hmm.
So
Scrutiny is
56.
perception. Parameters. Scrutiny is perception, right?
Yes.
Not intelligence.
No.
I don't know why did I got this intelligence then.
It might be a typo in the
Anyway.
book.
I think it is because I remember reading about the characteristics and there were two conflicting informations about those different parts. Anyway, perception. The perception is 43.
Scrutiny doesn't say, actually.
97. I failed again. I have to
I
buy
get one
proper dice.
I personally just pass.
Mhm.
So we get somewhere, which is good.
Yes, you can tell that on that table, people are talking about an individual that matches the description.
I'm going to tap Antioch on the shoulder and point out the table to him.
Antioch nods as he noticed, and Antioch will try to mind read, mind probe the individual, the woman.
Mind bugger.
These guys.
Mind rape. whi- which one?
This table here.
Okay. So, rolling for mind probe.
Are you making it with -20 to be discreet, or you just don't give a fuck people noticing you channeling the warp in here?
Doesn't matter. I failed. It passes. It goes over 75. So
Yeah, it fizzles.
Do you summon demons or not?
no.
Are you re-rolling? I mean, you could just try
I
again,
mean-
actually.
Just normal. Try again.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
I
gonna
will try
take a
again.
bit more time. Belisarius, you see Antioch have a stroke.
In public, dude.
stroke.
Come on.
on. Not a stroke.
Did Antioch seriously? Did the psycho seriously have a stroke?
No,
Uh.
Parametus is fooling around.
Yeah, you
Nothing
see
happens. If
have,
I-
have his
if-
face like hang. He starts speaking incoherently.
Caraças, pá, não me chateias assim. Starts speaking Portuguese.
Why do I smell
Oh,
toast?
he's, the hell he's talking about? Oh, he's clearly having a stroke.
Do you smell toast?
Okay, now I have a proper roll. Thank you, with like 6 degrees of success.
I don't believe you.
I just live rent free in her head, but almost literally. So I succeed. What Antioch learns about?
Delving deeper and deeper into his subconscious. It's one of the dudes here. You go through all the information, the random, useless for you information he has, his favorite food, his first love, his first memory, and the smile of his parents. His 10 siblings that went off the planet to serve in the Astra Militarum and none of them returned. The first time he got fired. His first glass of Amasec. Until you find the information. He was in the same servo cub with a woman, and they were having a conversation. He attempted small talk. She was distant and not really willing to share information with him. He knows where she dropped off. She knows exactly what she looked like when she started hiding. And he also knows where she went after she dropped off from the servo cub. Or at least where she said she was going.
Do we need to question him in person, or can we just go there now?
I mean, if Antioch knows everything that he knows, there's no point in asking anything.
Yeah, true.
So he knows the location where she left the servo cap. So Antioch turns to Belisarius and explains basically everything he found out useful about her. And he says to let's go to the place that he last saw her.
Is speed?
She left.
Question: Is speed of the essence?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna pick you
Did-
up under my arm and just start jogging.
Did the guy had the impression that she was in a hurry or something like that?
Yes, she looked a bit paranoid, a bit scared. she was looking for some place to be safe, somewhere to hide, and when he proposed that she go to a hospice, she found it a good idea and said that she would be going there.
Okay. How long was this? Like a day? A few hours?
It was today.
Day, okay.
So, would you be okay with being picked up and just Space Marine ran there?
If you, as long you would make it more a bit subtle.
I will
Nothing
try and be
like-
subtle.
It's difficult, but let's
Get on
fuck
my
it, let's
shoulders.
go.
Get on my shoulders.
Hoppy hip, hippie hop.
Nay!
Hey. Let's play
Dude,
horsey.
Question, Antioch. Important question. Do you have a couple of coconuts?
Unfortunately,
Okay.
no. But can you fly like a swallow?
African or European?
Fast as a swallow.
African or African or
I don't know
European?
that. I don't know that,
Well-
and I'd get thrown up. Okay,
Yeeted.
let's go then.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry for the stupid shit.
It's okay.
Monty Python is always welcome in this session.
Over Monty Python!
Hey, remember, I still want to get my unholy hand grenade of Antioch.
Yes. Clippity clop. Clippity clop.
Oh yes!
A melt.
Unholy
A
hand
powerful
grenade of
melt or
Antioch.
something.
Unholy hand grenade of Antioch. Holy shit!
Unholy
right?
shit.
Yes.
Good point.
Chaos shit. Blinging everywhere.
OS.
So we go. Where is it? Is it like in the lower levels, or is it up another part of mid level?
It's lower than here.
Oh, excellent.
Okay,
Less
so if
conspicuous.
it's lower. It's not the lower level, right?
No.
It's like in the.
It's still part of the mid
Oh, what the
levels.
flip? What the?
Oh.
Oh my!
Whoa! What is that?
Shut it down?
Just raid that.
Are those cabinet files?
Yes.
Oh, come the. God. Ugh.
I'm assuming we have a rough location of where the. Pardon me. Where the target is.
Nope.
Well, it looks like we have to start asking random people, or start eating their brains.
Are you serious? The two of us.
You are greeted by an obese woman at the
Can we
front
roll it
desk.
down the stairs?
How obese? Does she walks or does she rolls?
Does she have her own gravitational pull?
She rolls. She's a what was it?
Mini fucking planet. Oh my god, Slanesh approves.
What's the biggest class of battleship?
Gloriana, isn't it?
Yeah, her name is Gloriana.
Probably about as belligerent as one of the two.
And
Living planet, let's go.
the moment you walk in front of her, she picks up a quill and asks for your names, what ails you, and if you have any buboes, zits, or any other deformation on your skin.
I think we may have found the cult there, by the way.
This is a hospice, right?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, what better place for them to set up?
Antioch says,
We are searching for a woman. We believe she is in great danger. She is an interest part on an investigation.
Again, a bit more annoyed than before, she asks for your information again.
Fine. I am Belisarius, and I'm a rageaholic.
A several skull with an autoquill writes a number on a piece of parchment and cuts it with a small servo arm that has a pair of scissors. Gives it to you. She picks it up from the servo skull, gives it to you, and she says, for rageaholics and other mentally insane, you can go to hallway 37C and speak with Sister Galucia.
I'll do that at some point.
She turns to the smaller man of the duo. And what ails you, kind sir?
see, I'm divided between giving a fuck you answer or repeat again looking for a woman or a joke answer or something.
I think she might respond better if you actually respond properly, for want of a better word. If not, you can always just rip the information from her brain.
Yeah, but I didn't want for her to be suspicious of that. I think I'm just going to give like a bullshit answer, then try to read her mind after that. So Antioch answers,
I have God complex.
I believe I'm the protagonist.
There is I'm guessing he has a piece and he's.
Again, the servo skull with the autoquill and the scissors writes a number on a piece of parchment. Sister Gloriana takes it, gives it to you, Antioch. It has a number on it. And she says, the hallway for the mentally challenged is full. You can go to the supplementary hallway 129B/22A. You will find Brother Faustinius. He will administer you with the appropriate concoctions and ailments.
Question: do we have to separate?
I mean, yeah, are there any like orderlies that have to conduct us to our places?
No, there's nobody here to accompany you to your.
So we have to go by our own. Okay.
Okay, I will see you later once you got the fun drugs.
Antioch will walk away a bit until he's like far enough to, but not too far, of course, to read her minds, and I can do it subtly because even with the even going subtly with the 20 minus of penalty, I still have enough points to at least make it 75 because after that there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
So mind probe her, and I succeed again. 15, 6 degrees of success.
Opening her mind, is like entering a luxurious, abundant, plentiful restaurant. All these flavors, all these textures, all these smells. You can feel your mouth water going through her thoughts, through her memories, through her deepest wishes. You can see in her mind that all this sickness, all this insanity that surrounds her here does not affect her in the least. Her love of sustenance, her love of pleasure is enough to keep her mind occupied and safe from all this trauma around here.
Ooh.
In her memories, you see the woman you're looking for.
Okay.
She has been she has been given a number to go to hallway 12M.
Hallway 12M.
And you can see this is the the midwife, the pregnancy hallway.
Oh, okay.
And through her memories, you can also see that the hallway she sent you to, the supplementary hallway, is the one where they have the people that got injured in firefights and other lethal confrontations, bullet wounds, energy wounds, stuff like that.
Okay, so she is either pregnant or she is injured from a firefight. Anyway, it's hallway 12M. So, is Belisarius in my range of view?
I can't imagine I've gone far.
Make Belisarius make a navigation surface with minus 20.
Even if he's far away and he's not looking at me, I can send him a thought.
Can I get the dice, please?
Oh yeah.
I need a 20. Rolling.
You have to roll for 20 or less.
I'm gonna infamy that. I fail. I get lost.
Yeah, you see Belisarius going one way, then he returns again, frustrated, goes the other way. Then he goes the other way, still frustrated, comes back, keeps looking at the piece of parchment on his hand and the markings on the wall with the various designations.
The Rager Hall is rising.
He passes by you a couple of times.
Oh.
Every time I go past the old lady, I just flip her off. What's the reaction to that?
She's too busy with what's in front of her, a book where she keeps score of everyone who comes in, or whatever else it might be. She doesn't even seem to notice you. And there is a lot of people coming here, and they are all looking for cure of their ailments. They want to be saved. Other comes to see their loved ones who are kept here. And it's a hectic place in general. you can hear screaming, you can hear saws going off. There's people running to places.
Yeah, I can do all. I can do all-
Unidentifiable liquids on the floor,
Sounds like fun.
Well, if Antioch is still able to say something to Belisarius, he says its way or something.
I just shrug and go, yeah, I'm gonna follow you. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay in here forever.
Hallway 12M.
Make a navigation surface.
I shall help by giving him +10.
Navigation surface. That will make me have a penalty of -10, I think. Because I don't have navigation. Yeah, -10. And that is intelligence. Ah, nice. Okay, still. So I have to roll 49 or less. And I roll 6.
Ooh.
So I just dance around the hallway. Perfectly
this
going
way. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would 500 more.
Antioch finds his way instantly, following the directions correctly, being patient enough to look at each hallway as he's moving by, and you can see
read the signs.
yeah, that
If you
it's
read the signs.
so
you follow
convoluted. The hallways aren't even in a proper order numbered. It's hallway 1, hallway 5, hallway 2, hallway A1, hallway B1, hallway C1, hallway A2. It's crazy.
That train is too loud for someone in a hospice.
No, it very well encapsulates the chaos that goes on in this hospice. You reach at the appropriate hallway. You can see a lot of women here in various stages of pregnancy. And a lone adepta sororita with a bag full of medicae tools that goes around checking up on the women and making sure that they are prepared, that they are kept safe, that they are kept healthy.
Okay, you suddenly hear over the bar, Arxnell spy, saying, where are you? How do I get there? As if he's figure out what's in somewhat that's where they are, he's just not sure how to get there.
Can you repeat that?
Where are you? How do I get there? Tone sound like he somewhat knows. He just wants to be absolutely sure, and he wants directions now.
I don't know. What do the two gangers respond? What do you say? You receive a voxcast from Nullsparks wanting directions to where you are.
I mean, I don't think we're going to be here that long, so is it necessary?
It
Well
would,
then.
yes, it would be weird to have another strange to get into the hospice, like, with no real reason. I mean, I don't think we are going to get into a firefight in the hospice,
No. No.
but you never know.
I'd rather
So,
not.
what we can tell him where we are, but we don't expect him to come join us inside of it,
Yeah.
because
Not a fun.
then he would still have to look for us and navigating the hallways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, Antioch says where they are, but he also tells him to wait outside.
And keep in mind, you will have to
said-
go
Ew.
through
Right.
an Arbites outpost to get here,
Right.
and
He
without
says, I wasn't going to join you straight. Not because. Oh, I wasn't
Oh,
going to join you straight away.
yes.
Directions for
Okay.
later.
You just wanted to know where we are.
Yes, and to know, and have it. It would be good to know the location of a nearby hospice.
Okay.
Possibilities are endless.
And then
As he says
Antioch
that,
will,
his voice temporarily sounds a bit unhinged.
Antioch will ask you something for a possibility. You still haven't decided, but he asks. Something. He asks Snarl Spark this.
Can you make a face appear like the face of another person through surgery?
Yes, I can, and I've done it several times before. Oh my.
We might need that service done. Let's wait and we'll explain.
So,
Where do you want me
depending
to
on
wait? I shall be there as quick as possible with my supplies.
depending of what we will find and how, if we want to keep the girl alive, we have to go back to the Coleman's contact with some proof that she is dead. And the idea that I had was to rip somebody else's head and change it into the girl's face and use that head as a decoy to pretend that she's dead.
I mean, there is a easier way.
No,
Just,
no, I'm not. If we want to keep, I still haven't decided if we want to keep her for ourselves.
Not take a head. Maybe take an ear.
In the air. I don't think that's enough.
Yes.
He says, "Oh,
Again, they might do a DNA test on the head. We don't know.
okay. If you
I
want to
mean-
go for it with this plan, then eat me, and then when you have the supplies, the head and the body, meet me in my my laboratories.
Okay, let's
It's
just
with the
unravel.
glow.
Let's just unravel
Following
what we are
question.
doing here first, and then we decide what to do or what not to do. Just the idea came to my head. So Antioch and Belisarius are en route to the hallway M12.
Yeah.
Do we arrive there?
Yes.
And who do we find? Lots of people, I guess, but
You find a lot of people indeed, mostly women,
Pregnant women.
who appear to be resting on the banks.
Any of them matching the description of the lady?
Make a scrutiny test or an awareness test.
Awareness, baby.
Awareness
I'm
of
going
me.
to infamy that. Jesus Christ, that is 69. Nice.
Nice.
Double check.
Scrutiny or perception. Awareness. It's the same anyway.
You could even attempt an inquiry test.
That is one degree of success.
Good, because I failed.
Oh, I'm glad one of us is on the ball today.
The hulking man walks through the hallways, pushing people to the side, making way wherever he needs to, and you see her right there.
Is he pushing away women with holding the baby in their arms or something like that?
100%.
Get aside.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care about them. They're mortals.
Yeah. He just grabs one of them by the shoulder and raises her up, throws her on the top bunk, and continues moving on.
Grabs a baby, shakes the baby like really fast.
Where is he?
No, you don't understand. I shake the mother, therefore technically shaking the...
Yes.
Shake the baby.
You should know you should not shake a baby.
No, that's why I'm shaking the mother instead.
Yeah, how can you throw an egg on the wall without breaking it?
Yeah.
You throw it
So
before
I'm
the
gonna
chicken
check.
gives birth to it.
So I'm just going to approach the lady
Mm-hmm.
and go...
Oh
and
god,
just-
god. No, help me.
Wait, actually, wait, where did she go?
She's
there.
on the bed.
What is her name again? Shit.
Ingrid.
Ingrid.
Ingrid. I would have words with thee. Come down.
You probably should call me to join you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
When?
calling you, but I'm making sure she can't try and get the fuck out of there.
Yes, right.
She looks down and sees you.
The 8 foot monster. 8 foot plus monster.
Yeah, she sees a big man. She's a bit startled, but then responds, "Yes. What is it?"
My employer wishes to speak with you.
She says,
And-
"I think you are mistaking me for someone else.
No, I
I
smell
don't,
your
I don't,
fear.
I don't work for anyone. I'm here because I'm pregnant. I'm bringing more soldiers to the Empire. I
don't
do my
smell pregnant.
duty."
You don't smell pregnant.
Antioch approaches, and he says,
There's no point in lying. We know who you are. Ingrid Rain. And your head is a prize. Someone is trying to kill you. We want to know why.
She puts her hand in a pocket. in
If
her
you're reaching for a
trousers.
weapon, that will not save you. I can guarantee it.
And she pulls out a small metal item. It's the size of a pen. It looks something like a spoon, something like a fork, but it definitely has some electronic parts to it.
What does it do?
Is that one of your electric toothbrushes?
Servo toothbrush.
Yes.
Yes, a toothbrush.
It is.
That's what it is.
A servo toothbrush, and that's all that I call it from here now on.
It's a bullet, actually.
It's a nuclear bomb. Make a deck save.
You fool.
She presents it and says, "You can take it. I don't need it."
What is it?
Well, I don't know. I only kept it because I thought it had value. But it seems that I have more important things right now.
How good a thief are you?
Me? I'm not a thief.
I'm just gonna give her a hard look.
Make a scrutiny test.
Nope, I fail horribly.
Antioch asks,
Who is the father?
One of the workers at the manufactorum.
that's disappointing. I expect the father to be either the Archon or the head of the house. I wanted to use this as some form of blackmail, but there's no point here. That's why I wanted to save her instead and give the head as a false confirmation of her death. But if the father is just some rando from the Factorum, and she is just because of what information is in the pen, the device. I want to mind probe her. I think she's still hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably right.
Are you doing it subtly?
I fail. Fizzles out again.
How many
Antioch
roll,
just
please?
just collapses. You can reroll it, yes.
And this time I succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I learn?
You learn that despite the calm composure that she's keeping right now, she is petrified deep inside by fear. You go through the shallow lies she's been feeding you all this time. There is no father of her child in the manufactorum. She's not even pregnant.
I knew it.
She's here because it's safe. She's here because
Okay.
she believes that whoever might be looking for her would have a hard time taking her from here or doing anything to her in here. She's got no use for the item, no use for this key, because she's already given the information it holds to someone to copy it and make use of it.
Cool.
And she would
Oh
just
boy.
wait it out in here, however long it took, under the guise of fake pregnancy. And then she would probably try to go higher up the levels, claiming that she had given a soldier to the Imperium.
Hmm.
Um,
Does she
the
know what is the information depend? I guess not, right?
she knows that it's the key for high quality, high security safes.
Safe, okay.
So it probably opens doors to something valuable.
Oh,
And
like a master key or something like that.
yes, and even though she's not interested in being a thief herself, she knew some people that would make use of it, and she could make some quick money in this way.
So what are we going to do with Antioch?
Well, this was less interesting than I expected. I expect, like as I said, she being pregnant with the son of a illegitimate child of somebody important, but she
I was
just
expecting a master thief.
stole something. The article is important, and we should keep it for ourselves, or at least try to copy for ourselves, and give it back to the Coleman's contact.
Yes.
With her, we should kill her, but the problem is we were seen entering here, so I don't have I have no spell to be able to like erase her mind or something like that.
I mean, ha, the thing we're in
don't
is
have
I
no
is
don't
for
get
spells.
is
when it's supposed to be. Hang on. You hear when I was walking over the way, having overheard the entire conversation. I said, if she is it's a legitimate disguise, I believe I can help.
I was planning on just picking her up and taking her out of the building. Why bother with subtlety when a straightforward plan will work?
Fine.
Would you back me up on that, Antioch?
If we can take her out without nobody interfering, we should.
So no, putting her over my shoulder so she can't get away.
We can always find like a cloth or something to cover her.
In which
Over
case, then,
you.
would you be kind enough to find a duffel bag or something like that?
If there is it.
This is the item.
Yes.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Bless you. Um,
A duffel bag or some other container that we can just quickly stuff her in.
So what Antioch read in her mind is just what you said, right? There's nothing else that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to kill somebody that didn't attack us. But it's a job, right?
Plus, we might also get a bit more trust with what's his face.
Yes, but he's a bit of a jerk. Anyway, we still have to be trustful and not. If we're going to backstab him, we should do it with a good reason.
Yes.
So let's just pick her up and kill her outside.
As I said, I was going to just
Quickly.
stuff her in the duffel bag and just speed walk out.
Quickly,
Grab stuff.
if you want to force her into a container, you will have to incapacitate her in some way.
Cool, I am-
most likely because she is resisting.
Okay, so
Pillow over the
Wait.
face.
I don't have the spell that paralyze her, but I have a spell that might make her more
Compliant?
docile. It's a spell named Siphon. The target suffers willpower damage, and pretty much that 2d10 willpower damage. So, I guess the GM could take that as a form of not mind control, but
Breaking
easier
of
to control,
wills.
easier to handle.
Yeah, when
Like
someone has
stop and
very low willpower, they cannot resist interrogation. They have very low cognition and stuff like that.
So
Alright.
Antioch will cast Siphon on her, and Siphon is okay. So
It's a contested.
I don't know. Probably it is, but let's see.
On which book
Siphon
is
it is in the core book.
it? It is. Telepathy.
I succeed. 63.
It really depends on how much degrees are at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
if she can resist, she has to roll under this, and it's a high number, so probably she can.
Siphon, there it is. Nominates single target who may resist the power with a willpower test. Willpower test. It's a fail.
Oh, she fails.
Yes.
So,
Roll 2d10
rolling-
willpower damage. You gain a natural willpower. Oh, and for every 5 points of willpower damage, you get +1 to the unnatural willpower.
Yes, but I don't need that. We are not in combat. I roll for damage is just 5.
Okay. So you have unnatural willpower 2.
Is she still resisting?
Yes, she is a bit more lost. Her speech
which
has
case-
become a bit slurred. But
In which
she.
case-
No, please don't take me. No,
Yeah.
I don't
In which case,
want.
then time to smother someone with a pillow.
Hmm.
Strength off.
Yes.
If you
Make a
backslap
strength
her,
test.
would she quiet?
That is a 38, and that is many degrees of success, I believe.
Hmm.
Let's double check. That's 4 degrees of success for
Mhm.
me.
She's kicking and punching, but with the strength of only one of your arms, you can keep the pillow over her head long enough. And she finally gives
Nighty
up.
night. Get in the bag.
Like sheets for the laundry, you pick her up, throw her in the duffel bag.
Sling it over my shoulder. I'm not exactly being gentle, but I'm not gonna kill her.
Mhm.
Just proceed to walk out unless someone tries to stop me.
No one attempts to stop you. You didn't even get noticed by anyone.
Jesus.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about that in the
I
future.
suppose everyone's also in their little world right now. Let us bring the target back to the nice people.
Don't you mean and bring the target back to me?
Nope. As far
Nope.
as
Are you here over the radio?
nope,
Nope.
not you. We did agree
I
to.
thought we had a deal.
I never
No deal.
never agreed to this deal. Fuck off.
I never agreed with this deal.
Oh, you're going to regret this.
You're welcome to try. Let us give her to the target's men.
You two are going to clash heads one day or another.
Unfortunately, it would seem so.
Yes. So, yeah, let's just give the girl back to the men, and they can decide
Yes.
what to do to her. Oh, wait, stop.
Oh.
We should pass by the that tech priest. What is her name? It's not the name. She's Sibella, the forger. Ask her if she can copy the information in the device for us.
Okay.
Sorry, promises. I made you like load the scenario. You're gonna have to reload again the other one.
It's okay. I'm not changing my blue. You find Sibella, and she's having a hard time with this.
Oh, so it's probably encrypted or with powerful firewalls.
She's going to need to have it for longer, or yeah, she's gonna need more time to copy whatever is in this.
Mm.
Yeah. She's really struggling with it.
But is she enjoying herself?
Yes, she's very intrigued by the high security key you've brought her. And says that if she manages to crack this one, she might have more job opportunities in the future.
All right. I am essentially going to keep our prisoner fed and watered over however long it takes.
Yes.
We want her in relatively good condition for the hand.
After 2 hours, Sibella manages to crack it. She says that she's not the first one to copy its contents.
Not the first one to copy. It's yes.
Yeah. To be
the other person. Wait.
was, remember the thief gave it off to someone else to copy first.
Yes, and Antioch read her mind. Does Antioch know the identity of that other tech expert? I think.
The tech expert themselves, no, but you know who she gave it to.
Okay, so the contact to the tech expert, I guess. I mean, I think we should prune that connection too.
Oh yeah.
Because having the lock for vaults in the for imported vaults in the Hive City for us, we will keep that. But let's try to find the other person that was after that and kill them.
As soon as we dropped off the lady.
Yes.
Cool. Let us go to the meeting point.
So she becomes our prisoner for now.
Yes.
We are back at the bar, but in this
Yes.
case, is to find
And you meet with. Which one is it? With the Cold Man's men.
We have a present.
So the contact to whom she gave the device to copy is one of the Coltman men.
Oh, the meeting point with. Where she met the other contact. That's what you mean.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
The same bar then.
no. That meeting didn't happen in this bar. It happened in one of the sort of exterior hallways outside the main plaza. In a place sort of like this.
Okay.
You can see it's a very nice place to hold suspicious meetings with people.
Alright.
A very nice place to hold suspicious meetings with people.
Yes.
The light is very dim, lighted enough.
Yes. Dim lighting, sewage leaks.
Everybody wears a hat and a coat, and a long coat.
Yeah. Everyone's smoking,
Weapons.
leaning against the wall.
Yes.
Oh no, peer pressure.
And
I
there
get
are people hanging
some
around
drugs.
here.
I shall let you do the talking, Antioch.
Like certain parks after dark, right? People laying around, doing stuff. Stuff being at your own imagination, of course. So, do we find the contact here, or because I guess Antioch knows how he looks like, right?
Yes. He is not present.
He's
I'm
not
assuming these are his people around,
Damn
though.
it.
Got Antioch, dive into the war fuckery once more.
Are anyone looking at us?
Yes, a bunch of people give side looks towards you. They know not to trust anyone. And they fall silent when you are within earshot. They wait for you to pass before continuing their conversations.
Who?
Antioch will just approach one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and he asks,
I'm looking for someone. A man.
and because Antioch knows how he looks like, he then describes how he looks like.
The woman you meet will cover her gun with her coat, and she says, with a very coarse voice, that give her a few minutes and she can look like whoever you want. How much?
I can look like you, whatever you want, baby.
And she knocks the ash off her law stick.
She blows smoke into my face, probably.
Hmm.
I hate that. Which for me is sign of aggression, so
Murder, you say?
Roll initiative.
I'm kidding. And by me I mean me, Fernando, not
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
not Antioch.
You're a snowflake.
All right. Fernando, roll initiative.
Antioch will ask again for the man that he is looking for.
Hmm.
Does she becomes aggressive or refuses to answer or walks away or what happens?
She responds with a slight raise of her shoulder, as if she knows who you're talking about, but would either need more information or as if she's expecting you to ask for more. She knows him, so what about him?
Antioch asks where to find him, and for the first time ever,
What was that about?
Antioch will like give her a throne or
Oh.
two. Maybe
Oh.
Maybe this can
No freaking
clear
way.
your mind.
She picks up the thrones. Oh, him on the throne provides. She takes a look around, takes a step back so that she is a bit less visible from around.
Mm-hmm.
And says that he hangs around this venue, this place, who is where all the military personnel usually hang out. Depending on the time or the occasion, you might even walk into commissars or higher ups.
Ah, fuck, he's a big wig. Although saying that, if we captured him, we could potentially, you know, open a back door. Open a back door for us.
Yes. We can go sideways really, really fast and really, really wrong.
Yes.
But that will not stop us, right? So after all, if a member of the military is doing some shady shit, I think honest to the God Emperor Commissar will not take that kindly.
No, no.
If it that's find out, right?
Yeah.
Null Sparks.
So
Will you have been doing something else in the meantime?
here,
Even at the HQ, just in general.
I would like
I
to
mean-
apologize, Tara, but I'm gonna have to disappear as I feel like I'm about to fall asleep.
All right.
I didn't get a good night's. Didn't get a good sleep last night, and I've been up very early.
Mm,
okay.
Okay.
So
So I'd like to apologize. So I'll see
Do
you
you
guys
have
later.
Not a
Even if I'm
problem.
up at 6, which is the other time I get up, I feel fine. Oh,
He's
did not. Also, I'm guessing that
Wait,
was a coordinate follower.
Soul Knight. Soul Knight. The thing is, Belisarius is English. So for
Oh.
him and for us, it's almost like 2 a.m. For me, actually. For Parameter, it's almost like 4 a.m.
yes, it is.
So,
Oh, sweet
makes-
Jesus!
So
yes.
you will be training your assassins.
Yes. So far, I have been, and I'm augmenting them, making them perfect.
Mm-hmm. Make a tech use test.
Okay. Well, I have tech use plus 10.
And what's your intelligence?
1 moment. 72. Plus 10 would be 82.
82. Okay. Okay, so then make a standard test. It's okay. And your target is 82.
Okay. 27.
That is 5 degrees of success. You have located with pinpoint accuracy some flaws in their build, in their human flesh. And you have taken action to improve upon it, replacing all the faulty, all the degenerate parts, all the fleshy bitch, with the flawless metal designs.
Mhm. As well as making them. Question: how many? What's the ratio to males to females with my 3 assassins? Just like
It was 2 women, 1 man, I believe.
Okay. Then for the women, I shall make them beauty flawless.
Mm-hmm.
It's able to seduce any man.
Only men?
And or woman.
Mm-hmm. Chaos doesn't judge.
As for the man, he shall be a hunter of the shadows, and thus I augment him, for that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Stronger
this as well as
muscles, stronger claws, nails.
yes, the women will be more focused on seducing, getting the targets alone to deliver a single decisive strike,
Mm-hmm.
like when they are most vulnerable. And the man shall strike from the shadows when the target least expects it, and thus be able to slip through any breach, create one, and be never seen, and unless it is the will of his master that he shall be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall be able to see in the dark with practical claws. Claws on their fingers and feet. The tendrils to manipulate their prey. These skin that conceals those duroplast and steramite muscles. All the teeth that can with teeth that can deliver the most deadly of toxins, and then breath that may.
These are some very rare augmentations that you will have to acquire before adding them onto them. Do you have any target for them now that they have been improved?
Okay, good. What targets do we want eliminated so far?
Other gangers is an easy choice, or you could go for some other people higher up in the Undercity, in the Hive in general, that would probably create some desired chaos.
Okay. Now Spock is going to ask to his fellow Chaos members and say, the assassins are ready. We need to be tested. Need before I'm sending them mail to go after the key members of a particular of a gang that has been of surrounding gangs and ensure our supremacy in the region. While the females, as I've designated to gather intel from above. From the administratum and other places that could be where people that could be easily persuaded to divulge some of their information. When they are finished with their tasks, they are to report what to me.
Do you have any targets, Antioch, you would like Null Spark's assassins to take care of?
I can't think of any.
Then,
And is there any and
the only one that I
idea?
would consider would be the leader of the muties, but since Drash was able
The leader of the what?
to like
the
the leader
mutant
of the
gang.
mutants, the muties,
Okay.
a gang named the muties. But since Drash was able to take him in a leash, there's no point in that now. He's now they are now an ally again. No, I can't think of anyone. No, not even in the upper guys of the upper levels. So.
Well, is there anyone there behind that I could that would be a good idea to persuade to join our side?
There is probably one worker for the Coldman that was kinda iffy about the Coldman's betraying him. But do you remember Parametist? Probably it was one. It was in one of our meetings with the Coldman. I don't remember we were talking about.
I can't
What about the Archon? I could send out one of my seducers to
No.
increase his corruption.
The Archon, we will try to corrupt him, but not to Slanesh. Sorry.
Also, it would be very hard to reach the Archon like this. You think the Archon would just succumb to some pretty face no one has ever seen before? He's obviously getting the best concubines from the best parts of the city.
Yes.
Okay.
So your intention was to seduce the Archon Sorry, I'm not going. It's
That
not going
was
to be that easy.
my idea. Is how in terms of conversions.
It's gonna need more work if you want to do it like
It's
that.
not going to
Okay.
be that easy.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Okay, but at least we have the option.
Everything's an option.
Yes, but
And,
there's
and,
more work
and
to
the
be done as
ability to get rid of undesirables.
Mm.
we might need the assassins to target the Inquisitor when she arrives. But I would
Okay.
rather to corrupt her to our side too, because then we would have access to her ship.
Then the Inquisitor, herself, I shall dedicate a seducer, and any crew that has troubles shall be eliminated.
Well, and we'll figure it out when she arrives. For now,
Yes, we shall.
For now, Antioch will travel to the other bar of which is mostly attended by people from the Assa Militarum, and he will try to find out that contact. Probably not necessarily engage him since Belisarius or Dresh are not here. Or maybe he will, just like normal talk.
Yes, that will happen on our next session.
Okay.
For now, you receive a message, a voxcast from your gangers.
Okay.
My lord, PDF forces have been brought down to our levels and they are engaging our...
very awfully.
Damn this Vox.
What the?
We are being engaged by PDF forces down here. Should we shoot them off?
You're engaged by BDA what?
PDF.
Forces?
PDF. Planetary Defense Force.
Then Antioch will probably join you instead. Join the gangers instead, and have to save for later the thing on the other bar.
We can take them on our own. Just say the word. Do we eliminate them? Do we kill them? Do we capture them? What are we gonna do with them?
Alright. Valspark is going to chat climbing over the Vox. No need. The leaves shall be dead by morning.
Okay then, if Antioch says,
And then he adds K912.
Null Spark will be
Just
uh,
kill the. Kill, what was the gang's name?
Your gang is the Slit Throats.
Well, the other gang that has been attacked.
the other is PDF. Wait, is Planet
Planetary
Wait,
Defense Force.
So it's a planetary defense force. It's not a gang.
No,
Okay.
Right.
it's not a gang. It's forces from either this Hive City or a collection of the Hive Cities. It's Imperium forces
K912.
anyway.
Eliminate the Imperial or Planetary Defense Force members who are attacking the
With pleasure, my master.
Yes, Antioch will say,
before then,
defend yourselves, and
you shall.
Null Spark is in control.
When you see the
since
shadows
we're not-
move, do not fire upon it. It is with us.
Then the command is given. And we will see what happens next on our next session. See you,
All right.
everyone.